I was scrolling on TikTok when I saw this comment again. And as somebody that can totally relate to this comment, I said I should make a video because I've been there and I've been through it and I've gone past it. So objectives can be really technical and it can be really tricky. But this method I'm about to share with you guys was shared or taught by one of my lecturers in school. And I'm just sharing to you guys so that you guys can also use it and it might work for you. Basically, to answer objective answers, you need to be smart enough. Theory is quite easy to answer if you know the questions and you've read the questions very well. It's very easy for you to pour everything down and write as much as you want to write for theory. But in OBJ, nobody's asking you for any story. They're only asking you to give them the correct answer. And if you don't know the correct answer, it's over. It's over. And now that Nursing Council has made their questions objective wise, this video is going to be really helpful for you. This method is called the elimination method. You know, we always have options in objectives, right? You have like 5 options or you have 4 options, and there's a question. Read the question properly, read the instruction of the question properly. Now, to eliminate 2 or 3. If it is 5 options, eliminate 3 that does not relate to the question at all. If it is 4 options, eliminate 2. There are always like 2 that will stand odd. Eliminate those 2 and focus your brain and your intelligence on the remaining 2 that you're about to use to get which one is the right answer. Look at it properly and look at how it applies to the question. Sometimes the question might be tricky and the second answer is also correct, but you need to pick the most correct answer, because on most cases the second answer is also correct, but they need you to pick the most correct answer. So what you need to give them is the most correct answer. Just look for the answer that applies most to that question, that relates most to that question, and just pick it. Pick it, hold your heart, and move on to the next question. Don't think it twice. Once you start doubting yourself, oh, is it not B? Is it not C? You've missed it. And when you go and change your answer, you see that when you leave the exam and you check again, answer that you removed might actually be the correct answer. So just pick the most correct answer, cross your heart, and move on to the next question. And if you have any question that you don't know, leave it, go to the next one. When you are done with all your questions, you can always go back to them and check them. They now choose. Don't choose in a rush. It will not help you. I hope this has helped or answered this question. Thank you, guys. If you have any other question, you can always leave it in my comments or in my DM. They are quite open. Thank you, and see you in my next video. Bye.